Greetings and salutations, everyone. Right back where you left off last time. Special celebrity guest. Also, this is... You should know what game you clicked on. Virtueslastreward, that's what it's called. The Nonary game.
It's... Okay, sure. It's in the title, but,
yeah.
you know.
It's in the title, it should be in the thumbnail. Yeah,
right.
They should know what they're clicking on. Let's see, last time, well, a lot happened. Alice got shanked, and now...
Wow.
And now, we need to go look for... Quark is still missing. Clover is mad at everyone. Tenmyuji also is we haven't seen him in a while. Dio also went off by himself. And now we all split up to look for everybody. And I think we're gonna go with Phi to go check on Alice's body. So that's what we're doing now.
I got the bracelet.
Yeah, to grab the bracelet, because we might need it. But we will need it probably. Hey,
Yeah.
you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe? But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Darn
You're
it,
not
Phi.
one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's
Are
not
you
it.
sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she would have killed Alice. Could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it?
Yeah, if she just murdered Alice in front of everyone, then I think we...
Right. Well, I mean, no one would have gotten away with it if they were able to just do that to her.
We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something.
Look, out of
Besides-
all the people in this entire thing, the most wholesome, and I could not possibly see her laying a hand on a single fly is Luna.
Indeed.
There's no way in
Granted.
hell Alice would have chosen ally.
I also thought a similar way about Phi too, and then I seem to be changing my perspective slowly.
The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what, you're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Hopefully it is still there, because if it was taken, then... I don't know. Crew
Let's hope
Quartas.
it wasn't. Please don't be the first Nonary game thing. Oh god.
Clover. Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to me.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Wow.
Wow, that was quick.
Who was
I
it?
can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
It's Quark, damn it.
Come on, of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover. Well, there she goes. Ah,
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? Vi didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? Looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Vi held something out. It was a handkerchief, stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
You think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
She was kneeling down over by in that corner. We don't know what she was doing. Maybe she found something.
Right.
And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quirk.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quirk, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Onwards. Gotta watch the elevator animation each time.
Yep.
We only did a few door opening animations. Every time you go past that door, it has to be shown.
Of course, it's how they make the loading screens.
Full sprint down the blue line. We going to the beautiful garden? No, it says rec room this time. Are any of these open? It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay.
He just wants to make sure everyone's prepared.
The rec room. Look, it's got knights.
Oh my god, it's the Zero Bunny.
Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quirk is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmyoji, what's going on? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quirk, but...
Just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
10 Miyuchi.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quirk were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me.
And
What the
Miyoji's
heck is going
hella
on here?
upset.
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. Then suddenly... Yeah. In the blink of an eye, Tenmiji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Hey, what the heck, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
Is that the luminol stuff? You walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and, other stuff?
Yeah.
The monster.
Why did you spray us? I mean, why not?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmiyuchi.
Sorry, but I've gotta go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior,
Yeah.
right? Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo.
Red solo.
Chill.
I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Wimp.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. You've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah.
Coward. Coward. You are a coward.
Where's this one go? Another big warehouse. We saw this in another timeline, I think.
It looks
This.
like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense. I guessed as much when I saw the map. That's floor A, yes. And then floor B. You can see there's those 3 white doors that go to different areas.
Ah.
Memento Mori. the 9th lion ate the sun. Interesting. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A, too, remember?
Yeah, there was, but
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
it's that
It makes
Dio.
sense.
Hey, what'd you say?
I said that it didn't make sense.
Indeed.
Let's go see what he's up to.
Everybody run up to Dio. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? Seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens.
Blow this
It's all over.
Blow this popsicle.
We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives.
Yes. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It closes for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Closed for good, huh? I had to admit I'd kind of forgotten that detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Heck, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
Huh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kay chose ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
Oh no.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the
God, I
blues
hope
solo.
she's okay.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. You really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
Get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna. So Luna is our destined thing, but...
right.
Yeah, but if she's dead,
That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Tenmyuchi, Clover, and Quark. We know that Tenmyuchi's a red solo and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A and hope that Luna shows up.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right. On my way.
yeah, fuck off, Dean.
Gotta go through the elevator each time. I do kind of like how they show you moving on the map, though, so you get an idea of what this place looks like, even if it is a bunch of weird long hallways.
Yeah.
Like in the first game, they give you maps and stuff, but they don't show you moving on them that much, so I don't really have that layout memorized that well compared to this. Guess we're chilling in the lounge, huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Oh, yeah, something about the sun.
Memento Mori, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun.
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death, or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Huh. Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong. It should be N-I-N-T-H. But the graffiti had N-I-N-E-T-H.
Nineth. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there?
Exactly.
It's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was, like, a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. The ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Yeah, we should be out there now. Go back to the warehouse.
We should get moving.
Right. We'll find Luna and everything is fine.
Right.
She's just waiting there. She went back early. Warehouse A. Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah, guess you've got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down looking at something on the ground.
Yeah, what do you think she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Is this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts.
She is so condescending. Like, I mean, I understand, like, condescending in a joking way is sometimes funny, but she's just so foul with it. It's just, I don't like her.
So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So what's the deal with the crane? Wah. Darn. Gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was
The
that?
same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's arg. Can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
No. Vampires?
Yeah, this whole thing kinda sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
I was just looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a bloodstained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines.
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it. Or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that.
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait. When's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone was... Everyone except for Clover and Kay was to go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms, too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't. But wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
What did we figure out? Tell me. Oh, do you see? It can be hard because it's dark, but do you see? The spot where the handkerchief was before there. It looks like there was a room there. They moved.
Oh my god.
No way. The AB room moved?
Yeah,
What the?
Was it that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the Nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna.
Are you fucking kidding me? Please don't tell me she's the killer.
For the third
Please.
time, I walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her.
I fucking liked her, god damn it.
You stopped in front of the graffiti that began, "Two milkmen."
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing?
Yeah, the hanky.
Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was,
Yeah, it looks
which
like a
means
knife.
this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all of this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Senior? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Senior, couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all, either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course, huh? Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. Where her alibi?
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was.
It's not me.
Which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Oh no. Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Clover thinks that Luna is the one behind her. I see.
Oh no. We know how Clover is.
Hey, Fi. I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. Also, the other K hasn't shown up either. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Welcome to die.
Sigma. Phi. There you are. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I have some bad news. Luna. Luna is dead.
Fuck.
Gosh darn it.
Fuck. God damn it.
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same
That's-
room where Alice was murdered.
What?
Oh my god. Wait, can I look at the map?
Yes. As soon as it lets me. I guess now it's good. Wait, where's the map? I assume it's in files.
Where the crew quarters is, I need to examine it.
Okay, can I...
Yeah.
It's the... the door on the right from the warehouse. And then you see how there's the 4 doors coming off that hallway. Those are the crew quarters.
Okay.
Like these ones. These are the crew quarters.
Right. I'm just... I'm trying to think because the only way someone would have been able to get in there, I don't know. It's gotta be Cork. I mean, probably just hiding in one of the doors, one of the rooms or something.
This was the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal, like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still dead and pale.
And I trust him.
Grief cracked open like an egg, and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming.
Okay. But there is no mark of like injury. There is nothing, no pool of blood.
Yeah.
Oh, how
bracelet
was
is
she
off.
killed? She must have like ingested something.
There's something on the floor next to her as well.
Yeah.
It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and I realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun.
The one that she used before was...
Right.
You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
The muscle relaxers.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck?
No,
I
why?
believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell
Because
us?
I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
You heard screams, and then 3 minutes later decided to actually go look at it.
Yeah, that's
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to
That would
escape.
have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
Do you notice it?
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical.
I don't do murder.
A
I would
knife?
choose an injection gun.
Right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the
Oh.
easier it is to kill someone.
Oh,
There's a
oh.
big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
No, they look absolutely horrifying. I mean the injection gun, obviously.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got
It's
here?
not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear? Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it, like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know.
I
It's
hate
just
this timeline.
the dark timeline.
Then
Yeah.
We got further than the other one, but then everybody died.
Yeah.
Where's the
Can the killer just, like, come up and shank us? I want to move on to the next one.
He pressed the bracelet gently into my
if you
hand.
don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right, yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on I wasn't thinking.
What is it? God darn it. What did you miss? Stop being cryptic.
Quark!
Yeah.
Quirk?
Yeah, like everyone forgets about fucking Court. He's literally here. We already know he was crazy beforehand.
Tenmyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quirk's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, this is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. Full sprint down the hall.
Yeah.
Turn on a dime. Open elevator.
Jump off the walls for max speed.
Backwards long jump.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
Tiki. Quick full sprint. Open door. Warehouse B. Okay, who's here?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark? Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyuji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Vi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Vi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind,
Right.
Come on. Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here,
He's
you're gonna
so,
kill me.
like, dejected. Like an artificial intelligence.
but
No way.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors
He's the
close.
killer.
All right. Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
that's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it.
Yeah. Well, he's lying for one too, because you know, if you like would have said something that Zero didn't want you to say, he would have just activated your bracelet. You would
Yeah,
have died.
you'd be dropping dead right now.
Right.
I had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1
You're
minute
such a
remains.
dickhead. Honestly.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Gross human being.
Ow.
What?
Erg. Ugh.
You. What? You mother. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Actually, believe Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Vi and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
There's like 4 people left in the total now, I guess.
Oh, God. It's definitely the bad route. I can confirm.
Not quite able to walk yet, Vi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful. My arms and legs still felt numb and tingling. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded, and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyuchi, Clover, Quark. I hoped they were all right somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Vi finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed.
Please don't make us do a puzzle.
This looks like
This is a lost
the
cause.
security room.
Oh, boy.
The security room. Did you see the plaque on the door?
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Here we are, the security room.
Oh, God. Of course it's a puzzle.
This episode is now 53 minutes long, so do you want to split and do another one, or just stop for now, or what?
Let's stop for now.
Okay.
Yeah. It is still a decent time, but you know, within reason.
So, everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Bye.
See you next time.